Welcome to the Thunderbolt. It's a giant colorful bowl floating in the infinite vastness of space where we all drive to survive in. Ever since the latest operation for Halo Infinite dropped, Operation Reclaimer, this death trap has been the home to thousands of Halo players. Every 5 seconds, everyone gets points, with a few more given if you drive in rings closer to the hole in the center of the bowl. The bowl gradually shrinks, ring by ring, and players are constantly trying to push each other off the bowl to be the last driver standing. So the question needs to be asked, why are so many Halo players in the Thunderbowl? Well, because it's a really fun party mode. But the other answer is pretty straightforward. Desperation. If you didn't know, the reward for reaching max rank in Halo Infinite is Master Chief's armor, the one from the campaign, which is honestly the best he's looked since probably Halo 2 or 3. This kicked off the grind in earnest for the Halo community, and players immediately began testing different XP farming methods. Over time, a bunch of strategies came and went, and I want to tell you about them. Husky Raid was a solid option. The maps are basically all hallway meat grinders, perfect for quick kills and big numbers. But the issue is, it's PvP, and PvP is unpredictable. Some matches give you a huge XP payout if you get a bunch of kills or assists. Others, total wash, depending on how sweaty the enemy team is. When you're on the path to max rank, this madness where one match is better than the other just won't cut it. The grind needs to be run and managed like a well-oiled machine if max rank is to be achieved. That's where Gruntpocalypse Fiesta comes in. In Gruntpocalypse Fiesta, players need to defend 5 hills from the Grunt Horde. They'll spawn via spawning or dropping off in a dropship, and then make a beeline for the hill. What makes this mode so good, aside from the unlimited ammo, is that it's a great way to farm XP. Grunts are but simple creatures, small, squishy, and give XP upon death. If you can memorize their spawn points, pathing, and behaviors, they can be mowed down in the hundreds. Every few seconds you stand in the hill, you get 25 XP, with a big XP payout if you successfully defend the hill that stacks with each successful hill defense. Stand in the hill, kill grunts, get a ton of XP. Oh, I should mention, you also get XP if you damage a grunt and another player kills that grunt for you. This means weapons like the Ravager are great since you can focus more on laying down fire traps on the grunt paths, and focus on damaging as many as possible while your teammates secure the kills. Everyone wins in this regard. If you really know what you're doing, Gruntpocalypse can sort of feel like a first-person balloons tower defense. Every now and then, special boss grunts appear. There's this big one named Briglard who has a special plasma pistol that's super overpowered, but Bip Bap is the real deal. The head honcho, the big cheese. The disruptor pistol he drops on death is the weapon to clear crowds of grunts with. Kill or assist in grunt kills, stand in hills, get XP to pay those Master Chief bills. I'm so sorry. A normal round of Gruntpocalypse should net you around 5,000 points or above, but if you get really good at spawn camping the grunts, 6,000 or above is an easy secure. Legendary Gruntpocalypse used to give more XP, but for some reason that was nerfed. There was a brief period last year where a mode called Survive the Undead was available in matchmaking, and that was genuinely an XP goldmine. I would start my day with it, and 30 minutes of my time yielded so much XP that I was jumping through the ranks quickly. Ironically, Survive the Undead didn't last long in matchmaking, and since its removal from Halo Infinite, those who preferred consistency slaved away in the Gruntpocalypse mines, while players who are actually good, unlike myself, threw their bodies at Alpha Zombies and Husky Raid for XP. We settled into our preferred routines, us Halo players, and like clockwork, we did the grind. But now, Thunderbolt comes along, giving bountiful amounts of XP per match. You're pretty much always guaranteed to get around 5,000 even if you do the bare minimum, but that number can go all the way up to 7,000 or even 8,000 per match. That means your grind can be accelerated by nearly 40%, I think. As I mentioned at the start of the video, Thunderbolt's rules are simple. Every few seconds you get XP, with players closer to the hole in the center getting more XP. Survive the whole round and you get over 1,000 XP easy. But there's more than one way to get XP in this mode. By pressing the jump button, you can switch to the passenger seat of your vehicle and use a sword or pistol, as well as toss some nades. If you damage another player's vehicle and they fall off the bowl, you get a free 200 points. The danger here is that if you sit still for too long, your vehicle spontaneously combusts, so you can only stop for a few seconds, pop off a few shots, maybe throw a nade, and then keep moving. If you drive near the center of the bowl while doing this, you can come out of a Thunderbowl match with more XP than you can eat. Honestly though, there's a danger to this method. Acting like this can draw unwanted attention from other drivers who are sick and tired of you, and if you die early in the round, you basically wasted all the XP you could have earned. And for what? There's also the risk of a large pileup happening with you caught in the center. There's also other dangerous drivers in the Thunderbowl. Crazies that will ram you and try to knock you off the bowl. If someone's harassing you, I found it's easier to just suddenly stop your car for a second, and they'll accelerate way past you and find someone else to annoy or just drive off the bowl like a dummy. As the ring gets smaller and smaller, there will probably be only a handful of drivers left. If the surviving drivers are making no effort to push you off the ring, then that means they're probably grinding for XP just like you. Respect that. Be courteous. We're all in this grind together, right? And it's up to us to help each other get that chief kit. At the start of the Thunderbowl, sure, damage a few cars here or there, toss a nade, but as the ring gets smaller, we gotta show respect to our fellow grinders. Drive slow, give everyone space so they can stay alive, and wait out the timer. The only enemies are those playing the mode as intended. How dare they try to have fun? What do they think this is? A game? This isn't a game. This is life. This Thunderbowl isn't a bowl. It's a crucible. A fiery toilet forging us into the next generation of alpha humans. When we all come out of the Thunderbowl, donning our Master Chief armor kits, we'll be enlightened, ascended. And then we'll probably unequip the armor so we can wear cat ears or a, pizza chest plate or something. Alright, stop the music. Hey guys, I got some fun news. I made a super secret Discord for members of the channel or my Patreon. Your support helps me do what I enjoy doing, and I figured a Discord for patrons or YouTube members would be cool. It would also let me share stuff early with all of you to gauge interest. All you gotta do is join on YouTube or Patreon to get access to the Discord. I also added a $2.99 option if you just want to throw $3 my way to help out and aren't too bothered with all the fancy stuff. Again, thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you all in the next video.